Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from Oracle TV, and it's titled When Delusional Woke People Get Owned. You guys, I'm excited for this. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
If you think vegans take themselves a little too seriously, meet this woman who claimed she had managed to turn her dog into a vegetarian. She confidently claimed it would go for the bowl full of vegetables instead of the meat one. And that's when the show host decided to put it to the test.
Got two bowls here, right? One is full of vegetables and one is full of meat. Let her go.
Oh, she's obviously going to go, obviously. Oh, you little...
Yes.
I didn't swear.
You just knew that was going to happen.
That was funny.
Someone take away that dog from that crazy woman and send it to my...
Exactly.
Get some help.
No, but can you imagine you coming to our restaurant and then you get some people coming to your table and trying to disrupt your evening? It's abuse.
I'm going to start running into vegan restaurants.
That's fine. Go for
just
it.
shouting
That's your
and
right,
being annoying
right to protest,
grabbing
kids.
tables and so you can't eat your gruel and just see how you lot like it. I'm going to go to your house and chop paint all over it.
One.
Take it off your bingo.
Fantastic.
Take it off your bingo, son.
But where's the salt? Where's it?
Won't need any of this gruel.
Fantastic.
Just put that to one side, but I will have a bit of steak just to see. All you've achieved is you've made me want to do this. Just eat a lovely.
Absolutely fine. You go for it.
He's so mad.
Do you know how
And I
many
bet
steaks
that
he's had from
steak
my
is very,
restaurant?
very
A lot.
delicious.
The very last thing on earth that will stop me eating steak is people like you with your pasty faces running into our restaurants telling us to stop eating steak.
I know vegans that don't try and force other people to be vegans, unlike the guy on the left who just runs into restaurants and not only tries to force people to be vegans, but he tries to ruin people's businesses. And that's not being a vegan, that's just being a selfish little cunt.
Yeah.
I'm an immigrant from Eastern Europe, and I've been here for 10 years and a little bit. And if anybody would have told me 10 years ago that I would come a day where I would live in America and American citizens would be in favor of communism, I would have laughed in their face. So obviously I have my own opinion about why this is happening, but what is your take? Why do you think US citizens, man, are in favor of communism in America? It feels that it's getting more and more.
What country are you from?
Romania.
Romania. So Ceausescu, you know all about. So I'm curious, what would your message be to young socialists that don't know what communism is?
If you don't learn from history, nothing will save you.
Asshole.
Would you like to have a conversation?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like you. I think you spread hate. I think you spread bigotry. I think you piss a lot of people off because you're just an awful person.
Damn!
I don't think you really want to debate because you're just here to piss people off and energize your crowd of racists.
What have I ever said that's racist?
Oh, what?
Can you name one thing?
I'm Hispanic.
Can I support Charlie?
Can you name
Does that mean anything?
Can you name a second thing I've ever said that's racist?
I think you're just trying to play a game, and I think this is obviously going to be used.
What have I ever
favor,
said that's
I just
hateful?
want to hate you.
Beta! Have a nice day. He can't say anything I've ever said that's racist, because I've never said anything that's
He just
racist.
wants to be relevant.
That is the American left in one picture, everybody. Lots of rage and no wisdom.
Yeah.
He's talking about him spreading...
You guys, that episode from Piers Morgan Uncensored was so funny. I just love me some Piers Morgan because that man can put people in their places, and that episode really cracked me up. The icing on the cake was when he started eating steak in front of the vegan and the guy totally lost his mind. I guess he got mad pretty fast, and I can tell from the expression on his face. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and let's continue watching, you guys.
...and spreading hate when he just said he hates him.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
And if you get this emotional and angry in a debate, then you've already lost.
How many genders are there?
2.
It's a spectrum, so like a lot.
Can you name me a few?
You can be man, female, you could be, there's so many. A demi-girl.
What the fuck is that?
Demi-girl.
Stupid question. How many are there?
I don't want to participate anymore.
I think there's really an answer to that, given that gender is kind of a social construct, so it's different for every person and also in different cultures.
As many as you want to believe.
There are many. There's a lot, so.
Name me a few.
There is male, female, genderqueer, non-binary.
I don't know, there's a lot. I know there's like...
Name me them.
I know there's cis, obviously female, male, trans.
What's up? There's two genders, man.
See, it's fine for them to say there's infinite
And they
genders
can't
and
even name
demigirls or
them.
whatever she was talking about, but as soon as someone says there's two genders,
You and Mike Tomlin are two of the few black head coaches in the league. I wonder what your relationship is like with them and your thoughts on Steve Wilkes joining that fold.
I have a very good relationship with Tomlin. We don't look at what color we are when we coach against each other. We just know each other. I have a lot of very good white friends that coach in this league as well, and I don't think it's a big deal as far as us being coaching against each other. I think it's normal. Wilkes got an opportunity to do a good job. Hopefully he does it. And we coach ball. We don't look at color.
But you also understand that representation matters too, right? And that when young aspiring coaches or even football players, they see you guys, they see someone that looks like them, maybe grew up like them, that has to mean something.
Well, when you say you see you guys and look like them and grow up like them, means that we're oddballs to begin with. And I think the minute you guys stop making a big deal about it, everybody else will as well.
Well said. The donuts asking the questions and making it into a race thing when they don't need to. And like the man said, if we stop making it into a big deal, then everyone else would too.
How do you go about picking the guests for the show?
Just people I think are funny. See, I could never do a regular talk show because you've got to fill the container every night.
Right.
And there's just not enough people that I really want to talk to.
I have noticed that most of the guests are mostly white males of 22 episodes.
Yeah, let's get into that.
No, but you
take a look over here, Peter. What do you see? A lot of whiteys. What's going on here? Oh, this really pisses me off. But go ahead. Really pisses me off. People think it's the census or something. I mean, this has got to represent the actual pie chart of America. Who cares? It's just funny. Funny is the world that I live in. You're funny, I'm interested. Exactly. You're not funny, I'm not interested. Okay. And I have no interest in gender or race or anything like that, but everyone else is kind of with their little calculating, is this the exact right mix? To me, it's anti-comedy.
Such a little weasel, that interviewer, trying to make him look bad with that question, and he definitely wasn't expecting that response. And that's how you got to deal with a lot of these Muppets. You got to calmly tell them how it is and call them out on their bullshit. And like this guy says, as a white male, that interviewer should step down and let someone more diverse have his job.
A few years ago, when you said there was, quote, no room for homosexuality in Kenyan society, I want to know whether you still stand by that.
We have Kenyan law, we have Kenyan constitution, we have our tradition, we have our customs. We will continue to respect other people's customs as they respect our customs and our tradition. I am very clear that we respect everybody and what they believe in, but we also have what we believe in, and we expect to be respected for what we believe in.
I want to play you what President Kenyatta said to me about this issue.
I will not engage in a subject that is of it is not of any major importance to the people and the Republic of Kenya. This is not an issue, as you would want to put it, of human rights. This is an issue of society, of our own base as a culture, as a people, regardless of which community you come from. This is not acceptable. This is not agreeable.
So why, you guys, I totally agree with what Kenyatta said in this video, because in some constitution, in some tradition, homosexuality is totally unaccepted. And if you are caught practicing, you might be dealt with seriously, either by going to jail or something more severe will be done to that person. In as much as the Western world is promoting this gender ideology or whatever it is called, over here in Africa, people don't make much fuss about it, because you'll definitely be frowned at and may even get threats to your life. So people kind of hide what they are and don't express it openly, except they have traveled out of here. Let me know what you guys think about this video. These videos are so funny and I'm having fun with it. You guys, let's continue watching.
So he's basically saying homosexuality is not agreeable. You've just said that you're kind of trying to thread the needle, that the law says one thing, but you respect everybody's rights. will a Ruto administration crack down, like many other leaders in Africa, on the homosexual LGBTQ community? Or will you allow them their human rights and their civil rights?
I think on that subject, President Kenyatta was spot on.
A nigga gonna stand on business every time.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people in the Western world that need to learn to mind their own business and look at resolving our own issues before we start judging everybody else's. And values and laws are different all around the world. You can't go over there trying to impose yours. And the funniest part about it is you thinking they're actually gonna listen and give a fuck about what you're saying.
What's going on here?
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de plus important? L'art, le droit et l'alimentation saine et durable.
Allez, on y va, monsieur. Merci.
Most of these Muppets are completely lacking brain cells. There's no damage done to that painting, it's completely protected. So all they've managed to do is get themselves arrested in a criminal record.
God damn, there's a lot of stupid bastards walking around.
This is wild. Climate change activists broke into a German airport using wire cutters and cemented their hands to the runway using a combination of concrete and epoxy in order to take a stand against carbon emissions. And now it's looking like their hands are permanently stuck unless they get them amputated. Their protest caused 36 flights to be canceled and 10 flights to be redirected, but it's looking like they could have used their hands to make a far bigger impact on climate change by planting just 10 trees. Anyways, of course, we hope that they find another solution to get their hands unstuck.
What a bunch of fucking donuts. And using epoxy is not environmentally friendly. So not only could you lose your arm, but you've damaged the environment even more in the process.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Miss Japan is given back her crown after just 2 weeks, all because of a tabloid scoop. When 26-year-old Carolina Shino won the beauty pageant, it caused a bit of drama. That's because she was the first European-born woman to win the title. Carolina was born in Ukraine, but moved to Japan when she was 5. She speaks and writes fluent Japanese and officially became a citizen in 2022. And while some praised her win, others said she didn't represent traditional Japanese beauty ideals, and that she wasn't Japanese enough. But now she's had to give up her crown after a tabloid revealed her affair with a married man. Pageant organisers had originally defended Carolina, saying she didn't know the man was married. But on Monday, they said she had confessed to knowing he was. On Insta, she wrote, "I'm truly sorry for the huge trouble I've caused, and for betraying those who supported me. The Miss Japan title will now remain vacant for the rest of the year."
Right, now get ready, fellas, because next year I'm thinking about competing to become the next Miss Thailand. And I think I've got a pretty good chance. I've heard it's getting quite woke over there. And if the ex-Miss Japan knowing he had an affair with a married man...
She belongs to the streets.
Oh my gosh, you guys. The ending of Arako TV always cracks me up. Let me know your thoughts on this particular one. I really had fun reacting to this video. If you guys totally enjoyed watching, give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.